Cheen tapak dum dum.
Hey friends, so last time we have created an API and registered with all the servers like admin server and Eureka servers and Zipkin servers, and as we saw that our API was registered successfully and we can able to see their health and their process time and also their the memory size and lots of things we have seen there.
मजा नहीं आ रहा है.
Today I am gonna create another API, and after that we also registered with those servers, and after that I will add a Feign client I will use Feign client for your established connection between those APIs. So let's get started and let's create our second API. So let's go to Spring Boot tool. Okay, these are our APIs and projects. So let's go to Spring's data. After that, change this to we can call this a welcome API. Remove this. This is our fourth. Make sure it's selected Maven and Java version 17 and click on next. So here we have to add some extra dependencies. So what are the dependencies? First of all, we have to add Spring Boot DevTools. Okay, then after that we have to add Zipkin server, and the dependency is Spring Boot actuator. After that the this client dependency, Eureka discovery client. Okay, after that Spring Web, and Spring Web, then we have to search for open Feign client. uh, Feign client, you have to search here. Feign client, this is, so this Feign client will use to communicate one API to another API. So let's check our all the dependencies. First, Spring Boot DevTools, Zipkin server, Spring Boot actuators, admin client, Eureka discovery client, open Feign client, Spring Web. Okay, everything is fine here. So click on next, then finish. So here it is creating our project. Okay, so first thing we have to, I think I have lost package explorer. Okay, let's go to pom.xml. These are dependencies that we have added in our, this is our new dependencies. Open Feign client, this is used for Feign client for connecting one API to another API. Okay, so let's start it. Means first go to Greet API. I think we didn't change the package name, but it's okay, it's not problem. Go to application, type here enable discovery client. Okay, import this. Okay, so I think it's imported successfully, and after that the second thing we have to do that change this application.properties to YML properties. So go and change this, convert to properties to YML. After that you have to go to application properties and remove this name. Okay, and it's showing application dot name, so type here welcome API, and that's it. And here I'm not going to write entire code. I'm going to copy the code from create API, go to resources YML, and take this from here, ctrlc, remove YML, ctrl-v. That's it. I think it's showing some error and all. Okay, now it's fine. And one thing we have to change that server, right here server dot port, and we are going to run this server on port 9091, and whatever you want to choose that you can add here. So I think everything is fine. So now close this, go to Java, not I think we have changed wrong server port. No, just check once again, resources YML. Okay, it's fine. So go to Java, create here one class with package name dot rest controller dot rest controller, and here you can write welcome rest controller. That's it. Okay, so here first of all you have to annotate this class as rest controller and import it from Spring framework. It's annotated. Then you have to write one method as we have written in Greet API, like public and public string get welcome message, then this. Okay, we have to return a message. I'm gonna write here welcome to 404 coding master. Okay, then and I think I have completed. Okay, so here at the rate what is happening. Okay, the rate post mapping, annotate this method, and write here that's it guys, and let's check our project. First of all, we have to run this service registry. After that, we have to run this admin server. Why it's not running now? Okay. You have to run all servers one by one after completing one. You have to wait for completion of first project. Then this is our today's API. Okay, run this also. This will run. Okay, or I will set up a Feign client. Before Feign client, I will show you how to communicate with each other with both of establishing communication between both APIs without Feign client with using REST template. After that, I will tell you how to implement Feign client in this project for communication between APIs. Okay, so let's go to Chrome, type here local host, this one. It's now added, and you can see that our second welcome API has been registered successfully here, and it is running on port number 9091. Okay, now it's time to run our admin server localhost, this one. Okay, so it's showing all up, and you can see that great API and welcome API both are running in this. What is happening? Okay, leave this. So this is our first API which is running 2 minutes ago, and this is our second which is running also 2 minutes ago, and this is running on 8080, and this welcome API is running on 9091. One more thing we have missed, that our Zipkin server. For Zipkin server, we have to do cd downloads. We are on downloads now. Okay, now started. Okay, so as you can see that it's running on port number. So as you can see that Zipkin server is started on port number 9411. Okay, leave it here and search for localhost 94 what 9411, this one. Okay, so you can see that there is no data found here. So for data we have to call APIs one by one. So first API is localhost host 8080 great API. Okay, so it's saying hello viewers here, and run query, and you can see that our API has been registered here successfully, and it shows 4.048 milliseconds before it's added. Okay, it's a welcome API. You can see that it's a welcome API, and it's also a great API. Okay, this is a great API, this is a welcome API. But we didn't call our welcome API, so let's call it local host 9091 welcome, and here when I will call this will show welcome to 404 error coding. Okay, let's see, this will definitely work. Happened here, it's showing method get is not supported. Where? have to check one zip. I think okay, get mapping is required here. Get import, remove this unwanted. Okay, run this. Okay, here you can see that welcome to 404 coding master API has been called. The message has been printed. Now let's go to Zipkin server and run query, and again you can see that 2 minutes ago a great API has been called. After 2 minutes ago welcome API has been called, and 3 minutes ago welcome API actuator health. This is showing some details, so you can go there and read the information about that API when it get called. Server started, this is IP address, outcome is success, status is 200, and the method was get. Okay, and a minute ago that API we have called welcome. So this is how we can register both of APIs, and not only two APIs, you can register multiple APIs or project in this Eureka server, admin server, and Zipkin server. So guys, this is how we can register all the microservice project in these servers. So let's talk about how to call one API through another API. So here I'm going to use REST template. First of all, close these servers, stop the servers, cause they want me write anything. Okay, so here I'm writing a REST template RT equal to new REST template, and import this. I think we have to import okay, and after that response entity, after here string value, and for entity equal to rt dot get what, get for entity and URL, this one. So here you have to give your URL, which URL you are going to call. So here I am going to call http /local host colon port number 8080 slash great API. Okay, and after that here I have to write class, sorry, string dot class. That's it. And what's, I think I have to import this. Okay, now write string greet response equal to what, for entity dot get I think get body. Response, it's not coming from suggestion. Why? um, okay, it's mismatch this. Okay, and remove this once again and call dot get body. Okay, now this fine, like this, and this one. So let me tell you what we have done here. So we use REST template for calling an API, and we use response entity, and in response entity we have given a localhost uh, link where which API we want to call. I want to call greet API, and when the message, when this will call greet API, and the message will store in this greet response, and this greet response we will print here. So greet response plus this one thing, our job is done. Okay, so let's try this project once again. We have to run entire project once again. First, second one, third one, okay. Now let's check all service are up. Refresh all service are up. Okay, Zipkin is also find trash. Okay, first of all we will call this again. Okay, now it's calling again this one. Enter. What happened? URL is not absolute. Why? Local greet and change this to 9091. This will definitely work, I think. Let's try.
साला ये दुख का खत्म नहीं होता बे.
I think we have done some mistake somewhere. Let's check the first URL. HTTP. Okay, here is the mistake, and change this to semicolon. Okay, Now let's give a try once again. So I think we have to change this greet to welcome, and this will definitely work.
मज़ा आया.
You can see that hello viewers is our greet API, come from greet API, and welcome to the 404 coding master is from welcome API, where but we can call greet API message from welcome API link URL. So this is how we can communicate with each other. You can call one API with from another API without using Feign Client, but this is not a good way to call the APIs, but I will tell you how to call an API using Feign Client. So that's for all for now today. Thank you guys. Bye.
को शेट ठोक दीजिए महाकाल का दबा के लाइक और शेट ठोक दीजिए 5,000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए.